have a nice day, motorcycle enthusiasts. If you're following my channel, I made a bunch of videos about Ducati and servicing and so on, and my last video was my 4 years of ownership. The thoughts about the bike and the service, what I have done, and the factory problems, what I had to repair on the bike. And right now, here we are with my new bike. It can be a disappointment for some of you because from Italian to a Japanese bike, or why do I want to left Ducati? And the reason is actually simple. I'm 30 right now. Back then, when I was 20 and I made a driver license for big motorcycles, I had a dream to buy a VTR SP-2 or an SP-1, whatever. And back then, a 1 liter bike would be way much for me. But I had this dream, and back then those bikes were around 4,000 or 5,000 euros. Right now, a beautiful one, they are asking about, I don't know, maybe 12,000 euro. So in 10 years, it became very rare, like an old-timer, but we can say at the fact that it's very rare. And the fact that it's a V2 liter bike, it's just unique. I think back then Colin Edwards won the MotoGP, I think 4 times with the VTR SP-2 against the Ducati, not the 848, but against the Ducati. And that's why it's become a little bit special. I wanted to buy as next as a BMW S1000 RR or a Ducati Panigale, maybe an 899 or 959 or maybe 11999, but those bikes are really expensive. And then I got a chance to buy this beauty. Before I go on with the VTR and what it has to be done on the bike, the Ducati will be on sale. It's not a commercial because I'm located in Europe, in Hungary, so probably you're located in, I don't know, whatever, Italy, Europe, USA, I don't know. But it has a fresh service, a completely new chain set with the sprockets and also the timing belts. Because it was, I checked 4 years ago, last time, where my valves was checked, the clearance, and also the belt was done. In the book it says every 2 years you have to replace the belt, but okay, whatever. The bike is actually in a mint condition, okay? So in the last video I detailed what I have done on the bike, and also all the factory problems are solved. But like I just said, it will go on sale, and I was happy with the bike. It gave me problems, but after all I was happy with it. But I think I will be also happy with the VTR. Another thing what was my intention when I decided to buy a new bike, to have at least an ABS. I completely failed it because the VTR is actually 4 years older than the Ducati. So yes, but like I just said, it's like a little dream, and I will show you the bike around. It's really need a completely new paint job because it's a little bit abused. Not wrecked the whole bike, but it's a little bit abused, and that's why it needs a new paint job. That's why the price for what I bought the bike, it's actually really good, and I think if I won't make any accident with the bike, then I think after a couple of years, I will maybe also earn a little bit of money with the bike if I decide to sell it. What I noticed immediately at the first ride, I rode about 10 kilometers, that I don't know why, I'm sitting on bike and it feels lighter than the Ducati. I immediately understand. I can just feel it that the bike feels just lighter. On the other side, I think it's 15 or 20 kilograms. It weighed 15 or 20 kilograms more than the Ducati. The other one, there is no shakiness. The bike isn't shaking. The bike isn't shaking. So I can see in the mirrors what I want to see, and also the heat dissipation. Okay, so it was outside, I think, 15 degrees Celsius. Another thing compared to the Ducati is that I'm not that fast driver. I never go on track or something. So the maximum what I have done with the Ducati was around 210, 220 kilometers per hour. And I never got to the 5th or 6th gear. If I'm on a highway with 150 kilometers per hour, and I got into 4th gear, then I can just feel the shakiness from the bike. No, it's not good for me. I took it for a ride to try the bike before I bought the VTR, and I tried also the gears up to 6, and I was on the road with 60-70 kilometers per hour, and it was just fine. After all, the bike it has after all the bike just smooth like a Japanese bike, but it's 1000 cc and the V2 like this one, but it feels just fine, just smooth, and when I look at the bike and when I turn on the bike, I can immediately tell, okay, I can go with this bike for a ride for 1000 kilometers and it will be just fine. And compared to the Ducati, I don't know. Maybe that's why I'm selling. I cannot trust anymore the bike. I had to turn back, I think 2 times in 4 years, where I noticed something on the bike and I just thought, oh, thank God I'm just 10 kilometers away from home, then I can turn back and then just finish and then I can just leave it in the garage and then repair it later. But one thing what I can say after the first ride, on the VTR, the rear brakes, it's a piece of shit. I have to say, it's a piece of shit. I don't know why. I'm using the rear brakes. I know I'm a rear guy because in forums and on the Facebook groups and so on. So actually, a lot of you guys do not use rear brakes. But after all, compared with the Ducati has a way better rear brake. I had to push down really hard. Then I was about, okay, I feel right now a little bit something. I began my motorcycle journey when I was 16 with a Honda NSR 125 two-stroke bike, and it was also from 2001, 2002, I don't know the year exactly what it was, but two bikes they share many things actually. So I like that. Modifications, not much. I will put carbons or another brake or clutch lever on the bike, because these bikes, only in the original form, you will got some good money for it after it. So I want to keep it just original as it can be. The paint job, like I just said, it's actually really bad, and that's why I have to redo it with the original vehicle set. So with original stickers, okay, and also the warning labels and so on. Everything will be completely new, so I want it to be original. So let's take a closer look. Okay, so just to be a little bit cooler, I will change the light bulbs. Okay, both sides, and also the parking lights, to a white one, but I will keep a spare, the original ones, which are a little bit yellow. As you can see here right now, I think it wasn't a major accident, but it was an accident. The tires. It's a little bit sad. It's a sad story, because the tires are from 2016 or 15, but they are completely new. So they have around 500 kilometers in it. But yeah, they are old. The bike was kept in a garage, and that's why the tires are completely, actually new or almost new. But I have to change it anyway because they are old. That one is missing, so the plastic has to be done. This one I just bought it original. I have to put it on. This side, as you can see from, I think it comes from the leather suit. The tank, as you can see, also the original sticker. Yeah, and compare with the Ducati. I really like it that it just feels really smooth. Also, when I'm turning the ignition, it's just really smooth. I don't know why, but it's fascinating. Okay, the other side from the tank, as you can see, it's completely. This is a new one. This is you cannot buy it anywhere. This seat because it's a special made one, okay? A company in Hungary where I had to send some example what I want to have, okay? They completely changed the inner side of the seat. I don't know how should I say in English. And this is just what I like. So this design, and it says SP-2 on this side. I have also the rear seat, but I prefer right now this one. And about the bike and what paint job it will be at. So it won't be the same like right now. It will be the white, gray and black color. Not the Castrol one, but it will be also an original one. Okay. And I have also the original exhaust, but not on the bike. This is a special made one, only for V2 bikes. Done in Hungary. I don't know. It sounds good and also looks fairly original. So it's okay. Also on this side, as you can see, there is another screw in there, so I have to replace it to the original one. So after all, it needs a little bit of work, not much, but it needs something. Okay, but the main thing, the engine, only 30,000 kilometers in it, and service completely done. Another thing, I talked a lot about smoothness of the bike, and let's fire it up. And the way it fires up, it's much smoother, and I can build much more trust in the bike than in the Ducati. It's just the way how it starts. It has this whining sound from Honda. Okay, actually all Japanese bike does, but especially the Honda. It's fairly normal. It's It's very normal, okay? But it has this whining sound. Maybe you can catch it. But after all, I just wanted you to hear it for like 30 seconds or something. It has a manual choke. I think choke. What the right word is for right word is in English. Okay, so ignition, then the kill switch. So the fuel pump. Okay, the choke. What you can pull out. What you have to pull out. Beautiful. It's just beautiful. So, and this is it. This is it about my new bike. I will also post a video about the bike and the repairs, maybe. I don't know. We will see. And also the first experiences on the road next year. If you have any questions about the bike or about the Ducati, if I can help in a way, then let me know in the comment section below. And have a nice day. Thank you very much.